Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys Secret Base figure preview video. Before we get started, I want to say a massive thank you to Ryan Kirkwood for going out in person to Secret Base to snap these brilliant high-res pictures. Show Ryan some love in the comments below because without him, this series literally would not be possible. Now, if you're looking to pre-order your very own copy of John Wick from John Wick Chapter 1, either Artisan or Standard, I've popped some links to Pop Collectibles in the description, along with the discount code Justin's Collection, for 5% off your order if you decide to buy from them. When you're pre-ordering Hot Toys from Pop, you can either pay the full amount right up front, or leave a deposit and fix up the balance when the figure releases. As always, do your own research, make sure you're comfortable before buying. If you're heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button, so you're notified as soon as John Wick content goes live. This, perfectly timed by Hot Toys. You see, J&D revealed a while ago that they were working on their own version of John Wick from the first movie, and that told Hot Toys, because they clearly already had the John Wick license, get started. Then J&D delayed theirs, and that delay was all the time that Hot Toys needed to get this done. Tailor the suit perfectly, nail the head sculpt, and make two versions, Artisan and Standard. Unfortunately, the Artisan one is on display somewhere else, at a convention or another store or something, so all we have to look at today is the sculpted version, but I will give you my thoughts on Artisan a little bit later. I'm nervous about the staining on that gripping hand there because his outfit is black, but that could just be a prototype issue. He comes with brand new hands and they do not look big. That was one of the biggest issues with John Wick from the second movie, and also for some people from the fourth movie, his hands were too large. Now, they're not. The fingers look a lot slimmer, and the vein work, the skin texture, even the wedding ring, it's all flawless. He comes with so many more accessories than I was expecting. You get the coins, stacks, and individuals, the pencil, of course, you have to have the pencil, and multiple attachments that you can have on his belt or around his body for extra concealed weaponry and magazines. That is so John Wick. Having the knife holstered around his ankle, just an elastic strap you'd slide over his sock, it's the little details like that that get me. There's some reuse with the weaponry. This pistol looks like reuse to me. The smaller one, probably not. Now, I'm not a gun guy, so let me know in the comments if you know what each of these weapons are, but the detail looks sensational. There's even some sculpted screw holes underneath the bottom of the magazines on those pistols. This shotgun also looks like reuse to me. The sight is very familiar. Will there be moving parts and pieces? Maybe. This sniper rifle magazine at the back, it's a bullpup design, and there's a bipod at the front. That doesn't look like it can move, but I could be wrong. This is what I was talking about a second ago, the knife, the ankle knife holster. Then we've got the extra holsters, one around the back, one on the side. Yes, they'll make his jacket look more bulky, but I think I have to rock him with them. But the question is, turtleneck or shirt and tie? Weigh in the comments. Base is very simple. We've got the Continental coin symbol up top, as well as some glossy bullet holes and his name on the front of the base. I would have liked it to say John Wick, like the movie title design, instead of just printing white text on the black background, just to add some more visual interest to the base, but no complaints with what they've done. The shoes, the leather grain texture, the wrinkling, they're flawless. And the tailoring, they have come such a long way with their 1/6 scale suiting. Remember back in the day when everything was big and thick and bulky? They looked like Mego dolls. Not to be rude to Mego collectors, they're fantastic, but we're after realism. And this is what they are now giving us. The thinnest material possible, wired jacket, that belt, it doesn't look overly big and bulky, real metal hardware, faux buttons, that look like real buttons. No press studs anymore. So the front of the shirt just lays flat against his body, and oh my word, have I been asking for this for ages. Wired tie. This might seal it. I may have to go shirt and tie now, because having the tie billowing off to one side, it sells dynamic poses. With John Wick from Chapter 4, his tie was tucked into his vest, they didn't need to do that, and he had a dynamic hairpiece, but with this first movie look for John Wick, his hair is slicked back. So you can't switch out the hairpiece to simulate motion, but the tie can do that for you. Wired ties, Hot Toys, I don't even care if it's not a dynamic character wearing the suit. Just give us wired ties because they're much more versatile, and that hand looks very realistic. The wrist peg, visible from underneath the sleeve. You'll be able to pull the cuff, probably, for the black shirt over the top of it. I think they should have done some more futzing there to hide that wrist peg because it is very prominent on display. Is that a new rifle? Looks like an HK416 base, maybe an M4. Again, not a gun guy. Let me know what you know about this. There's multiple attachments, and the magazine, it will be removable. The sight up top likely as well. Single point sling, you may be able to take that off. I know some people like to customize their John Wick weapons, and just weapons in general, in 1/6 scale. There's the tie again. Yes, it's split at the bottom. Yes, the back piece that you'd normally use to tighten the tie is attached to the back of it, but I love this wired tie, and I love this head sculpt. The cuts look so real, and he's got moving eyes, single piece sculpt, no seams, even the hair, no seams there. But do you go artisan? This might just be one of those figures where artisan isn't really necessary because his hair is slicked back. So what is the benefit to going artisan? Yes, you'll see it sticking out around the back of the neck, but with the sculpted hair ones, there's strands there anyway. And this way you don't have to worry about the hair getting all frizzy and sticking up and the part not looking right. I'm kind of tempted to go sculpted. But then again, the allure of artisan is always there. There's benefits. Realism. Knowing that it's real wool hair, the thinness of the strands, you just can't sculpt hair that fine out of plastic, at least not yet, maybe one day. You can restyle it if you want. I'm not suggesting you do that, but the option is available to you. But overall, this head sculpt is a 10. Is it their best Keanu sculpt to date? 100%. From every angle, that screams Keanu, and the expression, the furrowed brow look, is spot on for the vibe of John Wick Chapter 1. I can't really see anyone having an issue with this head sculpt, or the rest of him, for that matter. The suit, the proportions, I see no reason to spend insane amounts of money getting the J&D version, but that's just me. Now, I'm going to pre-order my copy of this guy from Pop Collectibles. I've popped a link to their site in the description, along with the discount code Justin's Collection, for 5% off your order if you decide to buy from them. As always, do your own research, make sure you're comfortable before buying. If you're heading down to the description, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video.